seed, and the 13th seed last season now is like 6. The 13th seed went up. It went up more than the first seed, and the first seed did go down, but that first seed is still higher. It's still higher. Still higher. That's basketball term. It's still higher. Still higher. You understand? Okay.
Why would I give up shares to you like that? And Mitchell is my best friend, and he's not on a small salary. Mitchell is making very good money. I have talked to Mitchell about owning a percentage of the company in the future.
Or the first seed went all the way down to like 9th seed, and then the 13th seed went up to like 11th seed. That's what I meant to say. Still higher is what I mean.
And he can back me up on this. This is just, once again, not true. And Tyler, you also never gave a share to Mitchell. And it's like, if you wanted to do that, you could. The shares that you have right now, why don't you just give them all to Mitchell instead of coming at us with lawyers the way you're talking?
And the thing that makes it so annoying is they try to paint it as not a business, and it's all about friendship now? And all of them doing it for fun. It's like, no, stop being so, like, stop trying to keep the greediness and selfishness in the dark. Like, that's what's aggravating for the people that have been abused by it. Like, own up to the shit. Like, stop lying. It's so bad. Like the sidemen are a great example. Like, they're a wannabe sidemen, but they're terrible people. Like, what else would you expect from a wannabe sidemen group from LA? Like, it's bound to be fake as hell. Just greedy, selfish, self-gain, like all of that.
Just,
so
like, you can't.
Sidemen are amazing because they're genuine.
No pausing needed here.
They do stuff fair. They don't abuse people on the business side. I found out some stuff on the business side that's like, what the hell? I don't care about the money like that, but I want to be treated equal. I want to be treated with respect, and that didn't happen.
Tyler, once again, I wish you expressed to me in person the way you were feeling. I didn't know you felt this way. Also, you say we abused you on the business side. I am confused by this because the only thing that's happened since the start of the company in the business side is we raised your shares. Everyone's gotten paid out on the same day. And yes, Tyler, it was a business too, but you neglected the business side of that. You wouldn't show up to a ton of the meetings. You would play video games during some of them. You didn't really put your 2 cents into the business side, but we didn't force you to. And once again, Tyler, I wish you talked to me about this because you didn't express that you felt uncomfortable and that we were doing these things to you in the business side.
They're not humans. They're not real people anymore. They have ascended past humans and normal people, and they're YouTube gods.
How y'all feeling?
YouTube gods now, and they just make decisions. Like I heard that Jesser and Chris were talking to TD about kicking me out of the old house in Yorba Linda because I was like hanging out with my ex-girlfriend, or
let me hear this.
I was just not uploading enough. I never knew that.
Tyler, I never knew this either because this never happened. Why would I want to kick you out of the house when you were one of my best friends? And for the viewers who've been watching,
that's just okay. This right here, that's just you say, she say, that shit. Who's lying? Who you think's lying here?
Since then, the meme at the time was Mopi was never home, and I was sad because I couldn't hang out with you because you were my friend. Why would I want to kick my friend out who I just had move in out of the house? This literally makes no sense that I want to kick someone out who is a major part of my channel and my life.
Just like Los and TD didn't know they were kicked, and Mao too.
Okay, pause before you finish the video. Look. Quick thoughts before this video ends. It's 3-2 right now. I'm not gonna lie. Jesser's video, it's a good video. It's good. It's points. And whenever some like a back and forth like this happens, if both videos are good, whoever uploads last obviously is gonna feel like, okay, they're on top right now. So until Mopi makes a response to this, debunking some stuff or adding more to it, yeah, it's 3-2, bro. It's 3-2 right now. Be 100. It's 3-2. It's 3-2. So who's winning? I mean, this is Two Hype's only good video out of this whole situation. Only good point. The whole TD shit is still ignored. The low shit will never. Nobody care. I'm not saying we don't care about, but like they just don't give a fuck about. They don't care until it happens. So that, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cared. And yeah, and Jesser just saved himself on the Mopi side of things, you know? You know what I'm saying? Just saving himself on that.
They didn't know they were kicked until it was already a decision. They don't feel the need to like have normal conversations. They just make terrible decisions on their own,
I'm not
Like,
saying Mopi's vid is an L, because
and
Mopi's
it's just-
vid wasn't just about Jesser. It was about all of them, right? But Jesser kind of saved himself. And Mopi did have some moments because of this response that he just should have not said at all, because until he makes a response, that's just kind of debunked low key.
It's nothing
They were
to be
spitting.
around
I ain't gonna lie.
unless
They
you're
both were spitting. They were
part of
spitting.
it and wanna just.
They were spitting.
I don't even know. I'm so glad I'm out of it.
Tyler, that was a group decision. You have a voice in the group. You didn't express that. You were part of that. You were there. One of the reoccurring problems throughout all of this is you feel some type of way, but you don't let anybody know. We can't read your mind, Tyler. The decisions that were made were not my decision. It was all of us together as a group's decision.
This was a good video.
And
I
the
can't
weird
lie.
thing is too, they're in denial. Like they're just so deep in their own lies and just thinking that they're right and everyone else is just the bad people going out to get them. It's like something he said to me was, all change is good change. It's like, so nobody can get lost in the money in the internet clout. Nobody can lose themselves. That's not a thing. Like,
I don't ever recall saying this. I don't think all change is a good thing. People can change for the worse. People can change for the better.
Okay, now towards the end, a lot of this stuff is going to say, I didn't say that, or that never happened. That's just, you got to chalk it up to who you think is lying or not.
It's just like a dumb statement. I never said that. I feel like you're just grasping for straws and reasons to hate me.
I've seen how this dude talks to people, like his editors and people out in public, like working people. And it makes me...
remember the point at the dinner when the kid wanted a picture? I mean, Jesser's probably gonna chalk that up as to, I just didn't want to take a picture right there. No, this and that. If it wasn't like my analogy, my moment I brought it when my toes was ashy and my knees was ashy and motherfuckers be, I'm like, damn it, fuck. All right, bet, whatever, fuck it.
Be sick. It's like,
then I ain't going.
Again, just YouTube gods like looking down on people, talking shit about people because apparently they feel like they can. Like apparently they feel like they're the next American Sidemen and they could do whatever they want. It's like it's their heads are gonna fall off. They're getting so big and they can't. Like, I'm trying to make a joke or something. I don't know.
This is extremely upsetting to me because it's an attack on my character and who I am. Tyler, you're saying I talk down on people, to working people, to editors. I try to treat everyone I meet with kindness and respect. When have I talked down to working people and editors? I live with my editor. He moved in with me and we're really good friends. And he can back me up with this on my character.
Another situation that stands out in my mind is we were out eating. It was Jesser, a friend of ours, and me, and we were at Cheesecake Factory eating outside.
Here we go.
We didn't even have our food yet, and
here we go.
Jesser sees this kid like walk by or whatever, and we can kind of see when someone's kind of like looking back and might recognize us, and he's like just begging for the kid to not like walk over and say hi, and it's like it's a little kid and his dad, like. And Jesser's just begging, like, no, please don't come over here. Like, leave us alone. No. Like, I swear. And it's like, this kid, it's probably going to make this kid's day at...
Like I said, unless you literally, I mean, if it's little ass kid, it don't even matter. But unless you literally fucking either sick as fuck, some shit, or looking down fucking terrible... The excuse, I'm telling you, the excuse of, oh, no, I just don't want to take it is kind of fucking... Especially when you're with the homies, it's kind of easier to handle and shit.
At least day, probably a week, or something like that. Just meeting
Talk
Jesser,
about the ashy knees, Jesser. Let me see what
your ashy toes. Begging for him to not come over and say hi. See if you're looking
like a bum like me when I walk out the house.
Put this in Jesser, like, that he's...
better
like and doesn't need to like talk to the people that support him, and it's like
my white tees got
nasty.
Creek slobber on it and shit.
I feel bad as a friend that I couldn't help stop that happening.
Like the flip flops on.
He was just living with Chris and Zach for so long that like these terrible attitudes about just
glasses
life,
twisted,
completely just changed
like
this dude.
Yes, I will admit, there's been times in my life where I don't want to be recognized in public, especially when I'm eating. I was with a friend from out of town I hadn't seen in months, and you saying I'm begging for this kid to not come over is exaggerated. You're making it sound like it's the end of the world if this kid comes over. And the thing is,
I know exactly how he did it too. I already know how. He's probably at the table like, please don't come. Fuck. He knows that we are. Fuck. He's about to come. Thank you. Oh fuck. Please don't come. 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 Fuck. No. He's coming. Fuck. That's probably exactly how it went. That's probably exactly how it went. That's probably exactly how it went.
We're in the outdoor area, and the only way to get to the outdoor area is going through the inside area of Cheesecake. The dad lifted the kid over the fence. This is the part you didn't mention. And I took a picture with the kid, and I had a conversation with the dad. Even though there's been times where I don't want to be recognized, I've never denied a fan a picture. But you try to put me in this light that every time a kid sees me, I'm like, oh, I hope I don't get recognized. I've met so many fans in public, and I'm always appreciative of it. And those people who have met me, they can tell you that. You're saying Chris and Zach influenced me this way, but to be honest, I'm extremely proud of the person I've become. And Zach and Chris helped me become the person I am, and I'm forever grateful to them for that.
And then thinking it's okay to paint me as mentally unstable online just because I'm saying F the group, L hype, and he's trying to, like, it's just so mind-boggling how, like, what happened. And it's really sad, but I'm just getting away from it. I'm not gonna rack my brain over trying to change people. They're just so deep in their own ways. It's like, I'm just leaving. I'm not being a part of it.
Once again, Tyler, when I said fighting demons, I did not mean to portray you as mentally unstable. You keep saying I tried to portray you as mentally unstable.
Yeah, see, I don't like this, but this is I don't like this point. If you don't see it, you just don't know basic human fucking speech. If you don't know that's what it's gonna paint him as, my nigga. What the fuck else would it? What the fuck? What do you mean?
So I just wanted to address that again.
And it's like, how did I stay a part of the group for so long with all this stuff happening? It's because I numb myself. You guys don't know this about me, but I need to make things combine my two lives.
Someone who is not well,
Mopi life, and then I have Tyler, my life, that I've been numbing myself and hurting myself for a while. And yeah, I've been abusing the sauce, the devil's lettuce. I'm not saying the word for demonetization or whatever, but yeah, I've been.
And I really don't. The addict thing, that's so weird. Like, I have homies, right, that do their thing every day. And like I know there's a lot of people that say, yeah, everybody says they can get off of it, but they literally do it because, like, I wouldn't call him an addict, bruh. I really wouldn't call him an addict. Yeah, they abuse that motherfucker, I guess, but I really wouldn't call him an addict. It's not like they can't function without it. Not like if I chill with them the whole day, they need it. It's just like, they just do it. Makes them feel good. Why the fuck not, bruh? Nigga went into rehab, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he doesn't want to have to fucking, feels like shit. Like at the end of the day, whether he's abusing that shit or not, the nigga was gonna go to rehab. He feels like fucking dog shit. He probably doesn't like feeling it. I mean, okay. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay. Let's say I feel shitty every single fucking day, right? I'm depressed every day. I smoke the devil's lettuce to make myself feel better, whatever the fuck y'all be doing, right? And when I do, I feel better. Am I addicted? Am I addicted? Yes, you are. So doing something every day that makes you feel good is an addiction? Is that what that is? You know, an addiction is way more deep than that, right? You know, an addiction is literally like some psychological shit that fucking, you know, it's way deeper than that, right? A person who does that can be addicted, but I wouldn't call every person that does that addicted. I mean, I really don't know. I really don't fucking know how bad it was for Mopi. I really don't know if this nigga was just walking around the earth like a drunk all the time, and he, like, every second he's breathing is either drunk or high or some shit. I really don't fucking know. None of us fucking know. But if Mopi didn't call himself an addict, I'm not gonna call that nigga an addict.
Abusing that, nicotine, and in the past year alcohol, like, really badly. And it got so bad this year, and I tried to quit so many times. I tried to get help. You know, I put, like, this text, and, like, this is a great example of the kind of support these guys offer as friends. Talking about starting a drinking problem and stopping it, and just trying to get better. Maybe, and then everybody only has time to just like it.
That's why I feel weird
just
about
thumbs
it.
up. Not a single word of encouragement or anything. And just goes back to talking about video shit. And it's like, okay, cool, great support. And then we got Jesser over here immediately texting me after once he sees that for me to be in his sponsored video. Like, I hadn't talked about these issues I've been having. And then he doesn't even acknowledge it. He just asked me to be in his sponsored video.
Probably was addicted
to
that shit.
He says thank you, then I say one more thing to try to get some acknowledgement, and then he just says proud of me. If I hadn't said that one text before or after thank you, it would have conversation would have ended. And I didn't hear anything in person. Like no one cared about Tyler. Like, it was only Mopi. If Mopi could show up for videos.
We read it last time.
It's sick. It's not real friends. It's like, I'm a person that was like, I'm out of there. I'm not being a part of it.
Tyler, once again, I showed earlier, I did try to reach out to you about these things. I didn't live with you, but I definitely did try, and you can't say that I didn't. You showed the text you sent to the group. I mean, this had happened multiple times, and there were many conversations about it.
That text looked kind of bad. Not gonna lie, with them not saying jack shit and just thumb. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty bad. So there probably have been moments in time where Mopi felt like, damn, these niggas don't give a fuck, and like he probably like he honestly felt like nobody gave a fuck, right? But there are moments in time where Jesser felt like, oh, I fucking tried, I fucking hit him up, I this and the third. So that's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can't can you really argue that? The date, July 3rd, but let's see before. July 3rd, yeah, but Jesser showed some screenshots earlier of him checking up on him in like June, July, April or some shit. It literally ignored a paragraph. Yeah, that is kind of fucking shitty. That's actually kind of fucked. They could know way better. That is actually kind of fucked. Like, this whole sequence right here was kind of fucked. But knowing I have conversations, okay, so let's say I have conversations with TK about his fucking mental problems all the time. Or every now and then he puts one about it in the group chat. I already know about all this shit. I might not feel obligated to reply in the group chat because we spoke about this like a week ago or some shit, right? So I really don't know how he literally what was going through his head at the moment. I don't know if he was. I really don't know.
No one cared about Tyler. Like, it was only Mopi. If Mopi could show up for videos, and it's like
I never said that happened.
It's sick. It's not.
Like, there are times that like Jeremy has told me some shit that they haven't told the group, that he hasn't told the group chat yet. Like, he called me about it, and when he mentioned it in the group chat, I just didn't say anything because we literally had a conversation about it last night. Like, now it's their time to find out, and they'll reply and they'll talk to him about it. That's different though. Nobody's fucking replying to this nigga in this shit, bro. That shit's kind of fucked. I can see that. If nobody's fucking like Jeremy was sending his message, then Bruce was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" And Tika was like, "Oh shit," and Jordan like, "Oh, for real?" What then? And that.
It's not real friends. It's like, I'm a person that was like, I'm out of there. I'm not being a part of it.
Tyler, once again, I showed earlier, I did try to reach out to you about these things. Yeah. I didn't live with you, but I definitely did try, and you can't say that I didn't. Yeah. You showed the text you sent to the group. I mean, this had happened multiple times, and there were many conversations about it. There were group conversations, there were one-on-one conversations, and then you show a text message of me. And yes, Tyler, I did message you after that, asking you to be in the sponsored video. It was a big sponsor video for me. I already told them that you and everyone else was gonna be in the video, so I thought I would just ask, and I literally told you in the text message, it's okay if you don't want to. Like, I didn't try to pressure you. You easily could have said no. I wouldn't have felt any type of way. Also, in that clip, you said there's no encouragement, no words of advice, but if you literally scroll up to our last text message, I'm asking about you quitting the vape, but you don't mention that in your video. And also at the end of the text message, I reach out about helping you with the money stuff because you had problems with your taxes and all of that, and I've had good experience with it. I've gone through those things. I asked, do you need help? Because I could help you with that. Offering my help.
Since getting sober, I realized like I'm not being around these people because they contributed to me using. Like, they do that stuff themselves, and they treat me terrible. So like, it's not a good environment for me. I'm not being around that environment. I want to be healthy. I want to stay sober. Like, So I'm staying away from them. I'd hope to never see them again.
Tyler, you talk about how we do those things, and the crazy thing is I never did any of that stuff until I moved into the same house with you and I was around it, but I will never blame you for my actions. And you act like I'm trying to contribute to that when I'm trying to help you and my...
I'm not being around that environment. I want to be treat me terrible. So like it's not a good environment for themselves, and they treat me to me using. Like they realize like I'm not being around these people.
And you act like I'm trying to contribute to that when I'm trying to help you and my other friends. For example, when I did the Sober October challenge, I'm trying to better myself and the people around me.
While I was not entirely open with how bad things were for me, they'll say like they didn't know and I just kept to myself. It's like if nobody, I said I was taking breaks and I wouldn't upload and I wouldn't be around for weeks and like months on end, and no one checked on me for like months and months. And like my living situation, my hallway was so bad. Just everybody walks by it and thinks nothing of it. Like what's going on in my room and like what I'm doing to myself in my room. And it's like it got so bad with my hallway that it could be pitch black dark, and I memorized where to step to not step on shit and get to my room. Like, and I don't want to blame my living situation and how I was treating myself on them.
I mean,
but I'm not having it go out there that they were supportive of me or trying to help me.
What do you say it is?
Like, it was just me.
This is the first time for me I've experienced a friend go through addiction like this, and Tyler, I wish I could have helped more. I tried to help in my own ways that I thought would help. I'm not a trained professional. You're my first friend to go through this. I didn't know really how to react. I wasn't living with you, and I'm sorry, Tyler.
And Jesse wants to go online and say I'm fighting serious demons. Like, no, they're the only demons I'm fighting,
kind of
those
fucking
guys,
ass.
because they're trying to paint me out to be mentally unstable. Because I went to, like, rehab because I was using those substances that are legal in my state. Like, I can smoke and I can drink and I could use nicotine products, and they're trying to paint me out as
was living with him
for that.
Yeah, no, I thought that, but I also thought, okay, he could have probably said, yo, I never seen that shit, I never wasn't living with you, but then again, he's probably there a lot or some shit. You can see that this nigga's fucking room and area is a fucking mess. I don't know
that stuff. Like, I don't.
Well, he comes over our house and
it's a
doesn't
joke
the room, right?
to mental illness, and that they like care. And
but yeah, he wasn't living with him.
It's just such a joke, and it makes me sick. Honestly.
This clip right here is very vital to everything going on, so I'm gonna break down this clip. Tyler, we are not the demons you are facing. You cannot deny that. You've been going through a really tough time in your life, and I've just tried to be there for you. Once again, you're my first friend to go through an addiction. I tried to help in my ways. I genuinely tried to be there for you, and I'm not a trained professional to handle with the situation, but I did try. Tyler, I've never said you were mentally unstable. I said you were fighting demons. I did not try to manipulate you or other patient out into rehab. I said it because you were battling substance abuse. And yes, Tyler, you said it yourself in this clip because I was using those substances. That's what I've been saying. And Tyler, you saying that is legal to do those things is basically saying that it's okay. No, Tyler, you cannot justify drinking, smoking, and vaping because it's legal. Tyler, I want to help you. I don't want you to deny what you're going through.
I know
you
what
say
he meant to
we're
say.
the only demons
Abusing
you're
doing
fighting.
that, not just
You're
doing
lacking
it,
awareness
I
to the
guess.
problem. Tyler, it really hurts me to see this part where you say what I've done is a joke to mental illness, when I've simply just tried to help you get through this. And again, I'm not a trained professional. And Tyler, like, I genuinely love you. I have no hidden agenda against you. I've always wanted the best for you. I know in the video you stated you never want to see me again or talk to me. I don't have this same hatred back for you, Tyler. I want the best for you. I've always loved you. I would love to have a private conversation one-on-one to talk through everything because so much of this is such new information to me. Let me know if you want to talk about everything. I'm here for you. I have no ill intentions even after all of the stuff that has come my way. I never wanted to make this video. I didn't want anything to be public. I never wanted this to be an online back and forth. This is a lose-lose situation for both of us, Tyler. I had to respond. I had to make this because I had to defend myself. I'll still always be here for you, Tyler. I love you.
Oh, what about the blocking situation?
Fans, I appreciate all this.
Did that happen after was that before or after his dad came out their necks and shit? The blocking thing was before or after? I really don't know. After? If it's after, I can see why, because that's fucking tough, right? But if it was not, then yeah. What's up with those?
over the years. I hope you guys can understand my point of view now. I know a lot of the audience who watches this is very young. If you want to learn more information on addiction, I'm going to put some links down below in the description. This has been a really low point for me. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload next, but I will see you guys soon. Peace.
Okay, so this was a good look. I gotta admit, for what it was, this is a pretty decent video. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I honestly think the score is 3-2 against 2 Hype. We got to see Zap vid. For 2 Hype as a whole, is 3-2. Remember, this shit is not only focused on Mopi, Mopi and Chester, bro. This score is 3-2. They was down 3-1. 2 Hype has the potential to come back if they could debunk everything or almost everything, or make it look not as bad with the TD and Mopi